Hey guys, this is Joe Logalbo here with liveanabolic.com, and in today's video I'm going to give you the 5 worst testosterone killers that you want to make sure you avoid at all costs, especially if you're an aging male, because as we know, after 30 years old, our testosterone levels begin to decline at least 1% every year. And that's a huge difference that accumulates over time. So you want to make sure that you're avoiding these things that may be damaging your testosterone levels or speeding up that decline even more. So the very first thing is stress. As you know, when your stress levels increase, so do your cortisol levels. Now your cortisol levels, it's like the anti-testosterone hormone. You can look at it as like the kryptonite of your testosterone levels. So in the presence of cortisol, your testosterone levels begin to decline. The reason why is when you get stressed, that fight or flight hormone comes into play. So this was fine back in the day when you were out hunting and you had to run from a lion and you were in some sort of a life-threatening situation. However, now even when we're just sitting at our desks at work, stressful things come up throughout the day, or there's a big project, or maybe there's something going on with your family, whatever the case is, stress increases that hormone. And although we're not running from a lion, we're just sitting in our cubicles or at the office, whatever the case is, and this hormone is going off the charts. And what it's doing is it's lowering your testosterone levels. So I have one trick that I do use to help keep my stress lower, and that is use ashwagandha. So ashwagandha has been shown to increase testosterone levels 20%. And I'm going to go ahead and I'll link an article down in the description box below where you can learn more about ashwagandha and how it does help improve your testosterone levels and lower stress. So that is mega important. So the next thing, another testosterone killer, is sleep. So studies show that the man who gets more sleep is in between 7 or 8 hours of deep REM sleep. Those are the guys who have higher testosterone levels than a man who may sleep for 4 or 5 hours a night. Okay, so sleep is actually the easiest way to increase your testosterone levels if you're not getting enough of it. I always say this, that if you're not getting enough sleep, but you're looking at the next testosterone booster, you're looking at ways you can improve your diet, you're looking at workouts that you can do, but you don't have your sleep in order, then forget everything else. You need to focus on getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night and a deep, restful sleep, okay? You don't want to be interrupted, being woken up in the middle of the night, or have any lights that may disrupt your sleep. So make sure that you're getting good, what I call anabolic sleep, every single night. So the next thing, another testosterone killer, is belly fat. And let me tell you, I have these 2 items here, egg whites and spinach. I'm going to tell you why these 2 things may possibly be killing your testosterone levels, okay? So make sure that you stay with me to the end of the video here, because I'm going to explain exactly why and how it ties into belly fat, okay? Now, let me tell you this, that when you have excess belly fat, these fat cells actually produce estrogen. So if you think about it, your testosterone is produced in your family jewels, in your gonads here, but then you have this big belly and all this estrogen is being produced in this area, which is right near the powerhouse, so to speak, of where your testosterone is being produced. So if you do have excess belly fat, you want to make sure that you're going about getting rid of that. However, most guys are doing it the incorrect way, that is actually lowering your testosterone levels even more. One of those ways is doing too much cardio. So this brings me to mistake number 4, another one of the testosterone killers that you want to avoid, which is excess cardio. What I mean is you're doing too much. You're going to the gym most days of the week, running on the treadmill, or you're doing so outside. You're doing more of a steady state jogging type cardio instead of something that's high intensity anabolic running, where you can get your workout done in about 8 to 12 minutes, and that's it for the routine. Also, a lot of guys do too much high intensity interval training. Although that's a topic for another time, you want to make sure that you're not doing too much cardio, even if it is the good kind of cardio. So even if it is anabolic running, you want to make sure that you're not doing too much of it. Now, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to bring you to the number 5 worst way to kill your testosterone levels. And guess what? It has a lot to do with these egg whites here and this spinach here. So what happens, going back to our whole, the concept of belly fat and how that's a major testosterone killer, what a lot of guys do is they cut out their carbs and they fill their plate full of lettuce. They cut out the potatoes. They cut out the fruits. They cut out some of the more higher carb vegetables, and they just eat things like dark leafy green vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower. And although that is fine, low carb diets have been tied to low testosterone levels. Okay, so a man's trying to get rid of his belly fat, but in the process, he's cutting out one of the key macronutrients that is going to actually promote healthy testosterone production. Likewise, I've gone ahead and I have some egg whites here because what a lot of men do as well when they're trying to cut that belly fat is they get rid of the whole eggs, or they get rid of the fat, so to speak, in their diet. It may not be egg whites, but it may be that they only eat plain chicken breasts, or they only have protein powder because it's a leaner source of protein. That is not what you want to be doing. In fact, you want to be eating full fat, full saturated fat meats. So something like beef, for example. You want to make sure that it is grass-fed, okay? You want to make sure that it is of the highest quality, but you do not want to exclude fat from your diet. See, saturated fat has a lot of cholesterol in it, and cholesterol is the direct precursor to testosterone. So you want to make sure that you're getting a lot of fat in your diet, okay? So when you are trying to get rid of belly fat, you don't want to skip the whole eggs and just go with the egg whites. You want to have the whole cage-free eggs. You want to have the grass-fed beef. You want to have the avocados, the olive oil. You even want to have organic bacon. So you want to have these things that are high in fat concentration while eating at a caloric deficit. So there you have it. We just have our 5 worst testosterone killers. I want you to know that anything that you need to help increase your testosterone levels, that you're gonna find it right here on this channel. We've made it a point to make this the go-to resource for aging men who want to stay driven, stay healthy, stay happy with their bodies, feel stronger and more energized. So make sure you hit the subscribe button down below before leaving this video. Also, be sure to share this channel with any of your friends, your male friends who may need these kind of tips. So there you have it, you guys. Joe Logalbo here with liveanabolic.com. I'll see you in the next video.